steps. No call. Little floater from the baseline. No good. Offensive board, however. And the Lady Grizzlies retain possession. A three-pointer up and no good. But a second offensive board and putting it in off the glass is Aubrey Dewey. So Lady Vikes going to have to do a much better job boxing out. They're now down 4-2. 6:15 to go in our opening quarter. Another nice backdoor cut. Laying it in off the glass is Sydney Scheibe. So Sydney gets her first two, and we are tied at 4 points apiece. From the baseline, a three-pointer is no good. Boy, Nia Hinman had it, got it knocked away from her, and then fortunately the Grizzlies threw it out of bounds. That's at least 3 offensive boards already for the Lady Grizzlies. 5:55 to go in quarter number 1. We're tied at 4 points apiece. Patterson into the front court, gets a screen out top from Patel. Reverses direction, almost lost it, and now she has lost it. It's a steal taken by O'Brien. O'Brien all the way to the other end, gets fouled, and she scores. O'Brien gets her first 2 points, and it's a 6-4 lead for the Lady Grizzlies. So Patterson picks up her first personal and the team's first. O'Brien's free throw is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Dunley. So it's a 2-point lead for Lebec County. 5.5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Patterson, she just about took steps. Dribbles to the far side, almost has her pocket picked. Gets around a couple of defenders, has nowhere to go, but she's bailed out with a foul, and she's going to earn 2 free throws. Foul was on Ridley Lynn. Her first. Patterson's free throw is short. She'll have one more. First quarter action here at Lebec County High School with the Lady Grizzlies leading the Lady Vikes 6-4. Patterson's second free throw is up, and it's off the mark, no good. Lady Grizzlies into the front court. Nice drive. That's got to be an offensive foul, sure enough. Nice job by Patterson to hold her ground. Nice aggressive play by O'Brien, but that was a pretty easy call for the official. Jaden Kendrick will check in for the Lady Vikes. 5:10 to go in quarter number 1. Lebec County on top 6-4. Ashka Patel. Out top. Now over to Scheibe. It's a screen. Lobs it into Hinman, and who picks it up? Dunley gets the loose ball, misses it. Hinman with an offensive board, and she's fouled, and she'll earn 2 free throws. Shelby Wilson, the 5'9" senior, picks up her first personal, and the team's third. Anaya's free throws off the back iron, no good, so slow start for the Lady Vikes at the free throw line. They're 0 for 3 here in the opening quarter. Second one on the way, spins off, no good. Lady Vikes have already left 4 points at the free throw line here in the early going. They're down 6-4. Nice pass into the paint, and kissing it off the glass is Ridley Lynn for her first basket. And the Grizzlies have doubled up the Lady Vikes here early, 8-4. Sydney Scheibe needs help. Gets it down low to Hinman. She had good position, and she's fouled again, and will go to the line for 2 more free throws. Shelby Wilson picks up her second, and already the team's fourth. Hinman's first free throw is good. So Hinman gets her first point. 8-5 is your score. Lady Grizzlies on top. Dunley heads to the bench, replaced by Patterson. Hinman, the 5'9 junior, got the second one to go as well. 8-6. Lady Grizzlies by 2. 4:24 to go in quarter number 1. Lady Vikes almost had a trap out top. Dewey with it. Guarded out there by Hinman. Boy, nearly a travel. And then Dewey nearly threw it away, then poked out of bounds by Patel. Lady Vikings really causing the Grizzlies some issues on this trip down the floor. 4:08 to go in our opening quarter. Lady Grizzlies with the ball in a 2-point lead. O'Brien with it. Looking for a cutter, and she took steps. So nice defensive possession that time by the Lady Vikes. Clock on the move. 3:55 to go in our opening quarter. Brianna Patterson with it. Lady Vikes down by 2 points. Patterson looks to drive, can't score. And it's pulled out of there by the Lady Grizzlies. Quebec County may have to slow things up. Got a foul out of the 3-point line by Patterson. That's her second personal and the team's second. Down to 3:38 to go in our opening quarter. Lady Grizzlies still leading by 2. Aubrey Boss has checked into the lineup for the Grizzlies. And we had a traveling violation in the corner. So the Lady Vikes get it back on the turnover. Chance to tie or take the lead on this trip for the Lady Vikes. Scheibe lobs it in. Nice pass, and putting it in off the glass is Anaya Hinman. The Lady Vikes are really wanting to utilize Hinman down in the paint. Now we are tied at 8 points apiece. Lady Vikes stay in their zone. Floater from the baseline is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Scheibe. Gives it off to Patterson. Back to Scheibe. Did she take steps? Yes, she did. It's a turnover. 2:58 to go in quarter number 1. We are tied at 8, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Yeah, welcome back to Labette County High School, everybody. We are tied at 8 points apiece as play resumes. Labette County has possession. They brought in Reagan Roberts off the bench. Nice drive on the baseline. I didn't see her step out, but the official was right on top of it, and we have another turnover as Kaiten O'Brien stepped on the baseline. So the Lady Vikes with the chance to take the lead. Patterson over to Scheibe. Scheibe with a guarded three. It may have been partially blocked. Lady Vikes are not able to grab it, though. The Lady Grizzlies have it. Altamont fans shouting air ball, but I think it was actually blocked. And now a foul on a shot at the other end by Dunley. So Dunley picks up her first personal and the team's third. Couple of free throws coming, and the first one goes down for Aubrey Boss. That's her first point of the night, and it gives Labette County a 9-8 lead. Second free throw is also good, 10-8. Labette County by 2, 2:08 to go in our opening quarter. Patterson into the front court, over to Scheibe, gets it down low to Hinman. She was a little too far under the basket, but she was fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. So Lady Vikes continue to pound the ball inside to Hinman. And they've had quite a bit of success with it. Hinman with 2 free throws. First one in and out, no good. Hinman now 2 out of 5 from the free throw line here in the first quarter. But if she can keep getting to the free throw line this often, I think it'll work out well for the Vikes. However, the second one is also off the mark. So an empty trip for the Lady Vikes. They're down by 2. Minute 50 to go in our opening quarter. O'Brien in the corner to Dewey. Back to O'Brien. About a 17-footer that's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Hinman. Ashka Patel with it, guarded by O'Brien. Gets around O'Brien. Now Hinman has it, and I didn't see the call, but it's a turnover on the Lady Vikes. Kendrick back into the lineup for the Lady Vikes, replacing Dunley. Minute 24 to go in quarter number 1. It's Lady Grizzlies 10 and the Lady Vikes 8. O'Brien gets a screen out top. Thought about a 3. Gives it off to Dewey instead. Dewey looking inside. Nothing there. Gets it over to Lynn. And the ball's taken away. And the Lady Vikes have it. So yet another chance for the Lady Vikes to tie or take the lead. Long 2 by Scheibe is off the mark. Kendrick fighting hard for the board, but instead it comes off to the Lady Grizzlies. Rexwinkle with it. Kicks it out. O'Brien gets around her defender, puts up a 14-footer. It's short, and nice rebound by Patel. She's had Hinman out ahead of the pack, but didn't see her in time. So the Lady Vikes will have to reset with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Lady Grizzlies still leading by 2. Hinman with it. Being harassed, and she lost it, and it's a steal. Now they're going to call a tie-up situation. It'll stay with the Lady Vikes. Down to 25 seconds to go in our opening quarter. Lady Grizzlies leading Parsons 10-8. Ashka Patel from the baseline, or the sideline rather, gets it in to Patterson. She's guarded by Dewey. Over to Scheibe with 18 seconds. Scheibe gets to the free throw line, gives it off to Kendrick. Kendrick puts up a shot. It's no good. I don't know that's a shot that Coach Scheibe necessarily wanted. Now the Grizzlies have time to work. 5 seconds to go. Will they get a shot off? A near steal instead, an open three-pointer. That is good. Knocking it down at the buzzer is Addison Rexwinkle. Hinman took a chance on the steal and just barely missed it. And Labette County made the Lady Vikes pay. At the end of quarter number 1, Lady Grizzlies 13, Parsons 8. We'll be back with quarter number 2 in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Everybody is different. Some get injured, while others simply wear down. Whether it's on the court, on the field, or at the gym, Labette Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team has the training and skill to repair, restore, and renew. We share the same goal, and together we'll write your comeback story. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine team, go to LavetteHealth.com.
Back live at Labette County High School, ready for second quarter action with the Lady Grizzlies on a bit of a run right now. They lead at 13-8. They hit a 3 at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter, and they have the opening possession of quarter number 2. They had 6 girls break into the scoring column in quarter number 1, 5 with 2 points apiece, and then Rexwinkle had the 3 at the buzzer. Lady Vikes had 3 girls break into the scoring column. O'Brien for 3, it's good. One of the best offensive performances the Lady Grizzlies have had so far this season, and they've doubled up the Lady Vikes 16-8. This is at least a 6-0 run, maybe an 8-0 run by the Lady Grizzlies. Almost had a steal as they stayed in their man-to-man. Patterson with it. Bad pass, and it's a steal. Lady Grizzlies have it. Lady Vikes out of sorts right now. O'Brien gets around her man and then gets swatted by Hinman. Ball will stay with the Lady Grizzlies. 7:17 to go in quarter number 2. LC leading Parsons 16-8. Dewey to throw it in from the baseline. It's way out top, and it's poked away by Patterson. It'll stay with the Lady Grizzlies. Jones will throw it in right in front of the Viking bench. Lady Vikes stay in their zone. Jones in the corner, back to O'Brien, swings it over to Dewey. Now from the baseline, 15-footer goes down. Jones into the scoring column, and it is 18-8. It is a 10-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. We will be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on B93.
Everybody is different. Some get injured, while others simply wear down. Whether it's on the court, on the field, or at the gym, Labette Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team has the training and skill to repair, restore, and renew. We share the same goal, and together we'll write your comeback story. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine team, go to labettehealth.com.
So we're back live at Labette County High School. Lady Vikes out of that timeout, throw it away, and Brianna Patterson just committed her 3rd foul of the first half. So things really falling apart for the Lady Vikes. These teams look somewhat even through about the first 7.5 minutes of action, but the Lady Grizzlies have had a nice run here, and they lead 18-8, 6:50 to go in our opening quarter. Lady Vikes are going to have to figure out a way to stop the bleeding here before this thing gets out of hand. Dangerous pass over to Dewey on the far side into the corner. Lady Vikes have stayed in their zone defense. O'Brien working on Patel. Over to Dewey. Now in the corner for 3, and that's going to be off the backboard, no good. Sayla Ray into the lineup for the Lady Vikes has the rebound. Patel thought about a 3. Now she will take it. And it's off the back iron, no good. Nice rebound and the putback for Riley Dunley. So she gets her first 2. Much needed basket for the Lady Vikes. Nice drive on the baseline. That's where Labette County has really been attacking. And then a foul from behind on Scheibe. Lady Vikes still giving up too many offensive boards. So Scheibe picks up her first. Ridley Lynn to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way is off the back iron, no good. Again, the Lady Vikes haven't done themselves any favors from the free throw line so far tonight. They're just 2 out of 8 for 25%. Labette County now sitting at 2 out of 4 for 50%. Second free throw on the way is good. 19-10, Lady Grizzlies by 9, 5:50 to go in quarter number 2. Sydney Scheibe out top. Needs some help, gets it off to Ray, puts up a kind of a wild shot. Boy, I thought she got fouled, but they said she took an extra step before. And it is another turnover on the Lady Vikes. Comes O'Brien quickly into the front court, and a steal, I think, there's going to be a tie-up. Going to say a jump ball, and the arrow favors the Lady Vikes. So nice job by Hinman. Parsons has been out of sorts at times on both ends of the floor. They've had trouble attacking the Grizzlies' man-to-man defense. Had some good looks early with some backdoor cuts. 15-footer by Patel. Off the glass it goes. Ashka Patel gets her first basket. Gets the Lady Vikes to within 7 at 19-12. 5:10 to go in the first half. Lady Vikes had a chance for a trap. Jones with it. O'Brien on the left wing. Corner. Lady Grizzlies being patient on this trip. Now a nice entry pass. There's a 15-footer that's off the mark, no good. And Dunley with the rebound for the Lady Vikes. Takes a couple of dribbles, now gets it off to Patel. 4:40 to go in quarter number 2. It's a 7-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies at 19-12. Hinman. Strong move, got bumped, no call, but she got the basket to go. That was an impressive play by Anaya Hinman. Give her 6 points. Lady Vikes within 5 now at 19-14. Wilson with it, now over to O'Brien. Three-pointer. Boy, they called a foul, I think underneath. They're going to get Riley Dunley. Must have shoved somebody underneath. So the shot was no good, but the foul on Dunley. And the Lady Grizzlies will be inbounding from the baseline. They have a 5-point lead. Bryan in the corner to Dewey. Oh, good look underneath and a foul. I think before the shot went up on Scheibe. That is her second. So now 2 on Dunley, 2 on Scheibe, 3 on Patterson. And as we have mentioned many times during these broadcasts, Lady Vikings bench is pretty thin. Well, I didn't think she was in the act of shooting, but the official thought otherwise. So 2 free throws coming, and the first one is good by Jones. Give her 3 points. And it's a 20-14 lead for the Lady Grizzlies. Second free throw on the way. Off the mark, no good. Nice rebound by Dunley. Lady Vikes down by 6. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Spin move by, and she took steps, sure enough. Sydney Scheibe with the turnover. Lady Vikings more than capable of winning this game, but they just have not been playing their best brand of basketball here in the first half. Dewey with it. It's it in the corner. Nice entry pass. Lady Grizzlies almost threw it away. Dewey has it, gets it back to O'Brien. Back over to Dewey. Wide open 3. They've been getting out with some really good looks from the baseline, and that 3-pointer goes down for Jones. She has 6 points all here in the second quarter, and just like that, it's back to a 9-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies at 23-14. 3:20 to go in our opening half. Lady Vikings need to have a strong finish to this second quarter. Tough shot. It's going to go over the backboard by Scheibe. She was well defended, and it goes over to the Lady Grizzlies. Frustration setting in for the Lady Vikes. Mentioned that huge comeback they had against Fort Scott that came up just short. Lady Vikings don't want to put themselves in a position where they have to try to score 31 points in the fourth quarter just to have a chance. Lady Grizzlies with the 9-point lead and the basketball. 2:55 to go in the first half. O'Brien out top. Now into the corner. Ball tipped away. Oh, they're going to get Dunley. Can't believe it, and she just picked up her third personal. So fouls becoming a major issue for Coach Scheibe. They're going to send Kendrick back into the game. 2:49 to go in the first half. Lady Grizzlies already leading by 9, and they are in the bonus now, so a 1-and-1 coming for Wilson. The front end is good. She now has 3 points, and it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies, 24-14. Second free throw on the way is also good. 11-point lead for Lebec County, 25-14. Lady Vikes have some work to do. Scheibe launches a 3. It's off the mark, no good. Pulled out by Dewey. Scheibe's had a relatively quiet first half with only 2 points, then a bit of miscommunication results in a turnover for the Lady Grizzlies. Lady Vikes have only been able to put up 14 points here in the first half. They only have 2:20 to go. Hinman thought about a three. Now over to Patel. Oshka, she gets open for three, and it's off the mark, no good. Lady Vikes have not shot well here in the first half. They have not made a three-pointer, and they really haven't had that many good looks. And now another turnover by the Lady Grizzlies. Rexwinkle lost it out of bounds. 25-14 is your score. Lubeck County on top by 11. 2:06 to go in the first half. Jones checking back in for the Lady Grizzlies. And Lady Vikes with lots of foul problems. Patterson and Dunley with 3 fouls apiece. Scheibe with 2. Patel from the top of the key for 3. There it is. Ashka Patel with the three-pointer. Give her 5 points here in the first half. 8-point lead for Lubeck County at 25-17. Dewey in the corner. Now out top to Martin. To O'Brien. Guarded out there by Patel. Over to Dewey. Minute and a half to go in quarter number 2. Lubeck County with the ball, an 8-point lead, and a bad pass by O'Brien. So Lubeck County, they have a nice lead, but they've gotten a little sloppy with the basketball last few times down the floor. Ashka Patel brings the ball into the front court. He picked up by O'Brien. Step back three by Patel. Off the mark, no good. Ray runs it down for the Lady Vikes. Well, that was a traveling violation. I think that was missed, but a three-pointer goes down for Patel. Give her 8 points now, all here in the second quarter. She's knocked down a couple of big threes. Lady Vikes right back in it now, 25-20. And then a foul, and boy, and the foul, the girl that got bumped hit her head for the Lady Grizzlies. Can't see who it is yet, but she's in some pain, and that could not have felt good. Kendrick didn't do anything intentional, just a couple of bodies colliding. We have a timeout on the floor. Kendrick picks up her first personal and the team's 9th. May have been Ridley Lynn, I'm not sure. Right now they have coaches and training staff talking to her. Certainly hope it's nothing serious, but anytime somebody hits their head and you can hear it up at the broadcast area, it's usually not a good thing at all. 58 seconds to go in the first half with the Lady Grizzlies leading at 25-20. They're going to help her to her feet. It was actually Allie Martin, 5'6" junior. So now she'll have to come out of the game, and they'll bring in a substitute to shoot the free throws. Certainly hope Allie Martin is okay. Looks like they're going to bring in, looks like Shelby Wilson will come in. She's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. And Lady Vikes head out. Again, 58 seconds to go in the first half. Lubeck County leading at 25-20. They pretty much led the entire first half. They've led by as many as 10, maybe even 11. Free throw is good. So coming in off the bench, Shelby Wilson calmly knocks down free throw number 1. She's 3 out of 3 from the line and has 5 points on the night. 6-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. 5'9" senior puts it up, and it is good. Back to a 7-point bulge for the Lady Grizzlies at 27-20. Hinman gets it in to Patel. See if the Lady Grizzlies, I think they've been in a man-to-man the entire game. Ray over to Patel. She's hit a couple of threes this quarter. Being shadowed by O'Brien. Hinman to Scheibe, a nice drive, but can't get it to go. It's a miss. It's been a frustrating first half for Sydney Scheibe. O'Brien looking to force the action, kicks it out. 17-footer goes down, knocking it down. Reagan Roberts gets her first basket, and back to a 9-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies, 29-20 with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Lady Vikes might want to hold for one here. 10 seconds to go. Nice entry pass to Hindman, and she scores. 2 seconds to go. Running three-pointer at the buzzer is off the mark, no good. And we have reached halftime with your score. Labette County 29 and the Lady Vikings 22. We will take a 4-minute commercial break and then come back and break down the first half. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the 4-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
Yeah, we're back live at Labette County High School. We are at halftime of our girls ball game with Labette County leading the Lady Vikes 29-22. Labette County led 13-8 at the end of the first quarter and then outscored the Lady Vikes 16-14 in the second stanza. It felt like Labette County, for the most part, outplayed the Lady Vikes in about every facet of the game in the first half, but looking over the few stats that I have, really the main difference on the scoreboard is the free throw shooting. Labette County 8 out of 11 for 72%. Lady Vikes only 2 out of 8 for 25%. So there's a 6-point swing right there at the free throw line, and the halftime deficit for the Lady Vikes is 7. So Lady Vikes, hopefully they can continue to get to the free throw line in the second half, but do a better job of knocking down their free throws when they get there. Foul trouble for the Lady Vikes. Brianna Patterson with 3, Riley Dunley with 3, and also Sydney Scheibe with 2 personal fouls. Shelby Wilson, 5'9" senior for Labette County, had 2 personal fouls, so really nobody in serious foul trouble for the Lady Grizzlies. It was always had balanced scoring during the Christy Snyder years, and that continues for the Lady Grizzlies tonight. They had 8 girls in the scoring column, anywhere from 2 to 6 points apiece, and so that makes it nearly impossible for the Lady Vikings to guard. I mean, you just have to guard everybody. You can't. Teams are trying to shut down Sydney Scheibe and her 3-point shooting ability for the Lady Vikes, but when you have eight girls in the scoring column, it really makes it tough on a defense. Leading the way for the Lady Grizzlies, Jones and Wilson with 6 points apiece. You have 5 points from Caton O'Brien, 3 points apiece from Rex Winkle, Lynn, and 2 points apiece for Boss, Roberts, and Aubrey Dewey. Leading the way for the Lady Vikes, Ashk Patel and Anaya Hinman with 8 points apiece, and then 2 points apiece for Brianna Patterson, Sydney Scheibe, and Riley Dunley. And while the Lady Grizzlies have done a nice job guarding Sydney Scheibe, Lady Vikings just don't have any choice in the second half but to figure out a way to get Sydney some open looks. And I know that can be easier said than done, but Sydney, we've seen it for over 2 years now, what kind of shooter she is from the outside, and she was only able to get 2 points in the first half. A couple of 3-pointers for the Lady Vikes in the first half. Both came from Ashka Patel. Then on the defensive side, Lady Vikes, we'll see if they change anything up coming out of the locker room, but the Lady Grizzlies did a pretty good job of solving the Lady Vikings zone and had good look after good look after good look on jump shots from the baseline. They knocked down a couple of threes there in the second quarter, had 1 in the first quarter. But again, despite all the Lady Vikings woes, only down 7 points, and certainly very much in this ball game. Again, your halftime score, Labette County 29 and Lady Vikes 22. We'll take another 1-minute commercial break, and then we'll be back with the second half. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on B93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
And welcome back to Labette County High School, everybody. Scott Marlowe with you tonight. Drew Fuentes taking care of our live video stream. Karen Hardesty once again taking care of everything for us back in the KLKC studios as we get going with second half action. Lady Grizzlies have the first possession, and the Lady Vikes force a turnover right out of the gate. So good start for the Lady Vikes. We'll see if they can get things cooking at the offensive end. Right now they're down by 7. Patterson out there with those 3 personal fouls. Hinman, the right elbow, drives, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Again, she struggled from the free throw line in the first half, 2 for 6. But during the 2+ years we've watched Anaya play, it seems like if she can just get a couple to go down, she just kind of gets into a groove, and there's a good sign right there as that one's nothing but net. She now leads the way for the Lady Vikes with 9 points. Looking to get into double figures with this free throw, and it's good. Lady Vikes to within 5 at 29-24, and bad pass by O'Brien, so it's a turnover. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Lady Grizzlies to start the second half. Chance for the Lady Vikes to inch a little bit closer, down 29-24, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Patterson with a nice drive up off the glass. She left it short. And then a near steal, but the Lady Grizzlies come away with it. Boy, Patterson did everything right except make the layup. Tough shot at the other end by O'Brien. No good, knocked out of bounds by the Lady Grizzlies. That was a good call by the official. Patterson walking the ball up the floor. Lady Vikes in their traveling blue, of course. Labette County in their home white. Tough entry pass, but Hinman gets it off the glass. She got the roll. 12 points on the night for Hinman, and the Lady Vikes, closest they've been in a while, 29-26. Lady Vikes trying to trap out at half court. O'Brien beats it off the dribble. Goes baseline, and then it's tipped out of bounds by Scheibe. And the Lady Grizzlies will inbound from the baseline. Down to 6:42 to go in quarter number 3. Lady Grizzlies get her out top. Good entry pass. And then shot. Dunley didn't want to commit the foul. And then Shelby Wilson puts it in off the glass. She now has 8 points. Back to a 5-point lead for LC. 31-26. 6:23 to go in quarter number 3. Well, that a 3-second violation on the Lady Vikes. Patterson was going to dribble baseline and go for a reverse layup. She's not even, she wasn't sure what happened. Meanwhile, at the other end, almost about a 3-pointer was going to go up. Instead, Lady Grizzlies will work it around the perimeter against the Lady Viking zone. Dewey with it. From the top of the key, a 3-pointer up, no good, but there's an offensive board. Kicks it out to Dewey. Now she'll shoot. And it's a long 2 that goes down. Dewey with 4 points. And I tell you, every time the Lady Vikes get to within 3 or 4 points, Lady Grizzlies have been able to push it back out. Right now it's a 7-point lead at 33-26, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Patel down low to Hinman, who had great position. And she couldn't get the scoop layup to go, but she is fouled and earns 2 more free throws. Whoa, a technical has been called on Pat Scheibe. It's kind of interesting that with Anaya going to the line to shoot 2, that Scheibe would get assessed a technical. Pat certainly didn't seem all that upset about anything, but goodness. First we'll have 2 free throws coming for Anaya, and then we'll get a couple of free throws at the other end for the Lady Grizzlies because of the technical. 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Now Hinman, who just hit her last 2. First one on the way, rolls in. She'll have 1 more. Hinman, all 5 points for the Lady Vikes here in the third quarter. Trying to keep the Lady Vikes in this one. Second free throw also good, and it looks like she has found a nice rhythm from the free throw line. She has 14 points to lead the way, and now Shelby Wilson, who is 4 out of 4 from the line, will shoot a couple of technical free throws. That one is good. She now has 9 points. 34-28, 6-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. Second free throw on the way, also good. 35-28, Lady Grizzlies by 7, 5:35 to go in the third quarter. It would be huge for the Lady Vikes if they could figure out a way to get Sydney Scheibe going here in the third quarter. She is still stuck on 2 points. Nice look underneath. Shot goes up from the baseline. No good. Who's going to get it? Grizzlies have it. 3 offensive boards. Shot off the glass. Still no good. And the Lady Vikes finally pull it out. 3 or 4 cracks at it that time for the Lady Grizzlies. Patterson's going to try a 3. Oh, she couldn't get the roll, and it's pulled out by the Lady Grizzlies, who continue to dominate the boards here tonight. Tough shot from the baseline, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Couldn't see it, but official was right there, says it went off LC. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 35-28 is your score. Labette County on top. Kendrick will check in for the Lady Vikes and replace Dunley. Coach Scheibe trying to work around that foul trouble. Patterson and Dunley both with 3 personals. Lady Vikes with the ball down by 7. Patterson going to get another nice entry pass to Hinman. Bad angle, but she scores anyway. Hinman keeping the Lady Vikes in this all by herself here in the third quarter. 35-30. O'Brien, nice drive all the way to the basket, and she scores. Nicely done by O'Brien. Give her 7 points, and we have a timeout on the floor. 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Labette County leading Parsons 37-30. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Viking basketball on B93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Second half, and obviously the Lady Vikes are going to have to start spreading it around. Hopefully get Ashka Patel and Sydney Scheibe going. Brianna Patterson also out on the floor for the Lady Vikes along with Kendrick. And the Lady Vikings have possession, but they're down 7, 37-30, 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Scheibe with it. Picked up by Jones. Now to Hinman, the top of the key. Almost took steps. Now over to Patterson. Out top to Patel. Well, Lady Vikes just threw it away. Oh, they caught a break there. If Labette County had just let that go, I think it was going to be the Lady Grizzlies' ball. So the Lady Vikings catch a break. Patterson to throw it in from the baseline. And the Lady Vikes figure out a way to get Scheibe open. Instead, they throw it away. I think Hinman thought she got fouled when she went up to try to catch that pass. Layup missed at the other end. Pulled down by Hinman. And she's going to slow it up. Gets it to Scheibe. 3:58 to go in the quarter. Boy, Patel wanted it. They didn't get it to her in time. And then she has her pocket picked. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Vikes. 3:53 to go. Quarter number 3. It's 37-30. Labette County has led the entire way. Patterson. Nice pass to Hinman. Oh, she couldn't finish. Coach Scheibe very frustrated. One of the best looks Anaya's had. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Boss picks up her second personal, and that is the team's third. Hinman's first free throw is good. She is 5 out of 5 from the free throw line here in the third quarter. She has 17 points tonight. Second free throw perfect. She has over half the team's points, 37-32. Quebec County leading by 5. They have the ball. O'Brien to Dewey. Got bumped by Hinman out of the top of the key. I believe that is Anaya's first, and sure enough, her first personal and the team's second. Lynn into the lineup for the Lady Grizzlies. O'Brien has her pocket picked. Who's going to get it? Looks like the Lady Grizzlies are able to run it down in the backcourt. Dewey finds an open teammate for three, and banging it home is Jones. She now has 9 points. Just like that, back to an 8-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. They continue to do a good job keeping the Lady Vikes at arm's length. Patel, she'll launch a three. Short. Kendrick fighting hard but couldn't corral it. Goes out of bounds over to the Lady Grizzlies. Dunley into the lineup, replacing Hinman. Well-deserved rest, and we have a timeout on the floor by Coach Scheibe. 3:09 to go in our third quarter. Your score, Lebec County 40, Lady Vikes 32. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
.309 to go in the third quarter. Lebec County will have the ball coming out of this timeout, and they lead at 40-32. They've led by as many as 11 tonight. Lady Vikes have done a good job getting it whittled down to 3 on a couple of occasions, but they just have not been able to get over the hump. Again, Anaya Hinman with 10 points here in the third quarter. Nobody else has scored for the Lady Vikes. Nice entry pass, shot off the glass, no good, knocked out of bounds. Well, I thought that maybe went off Lebec County. They're going to say it went off Riley Dunley. I think Riley agrees with my assessment. Jones to throw it in from the baseline. Kendrick back out. Heads to the bench for the Lady Vikes. Grizzlies get it out top to O'Brien. It's a three-pointer from the near side, short, and knocked out of bounds. This time it will go over to the Lady Vikes. 2:49 to go in the third quarter. Parsons obviously very much in this game, only down 40-32, but they just have to get somebody else in the scoring column other than Anaya Hinman. Sydney Scheibe with a nice drive. I thought she got fouled, no call. Picking up the loose ball and scoring is who else? Anaya Hinman, the 5'9 junior, continues to dominate in the paint for the Lady Vikes. 40-34, 6-point lead for the Grizzlies. A near steal. And then, boy, the ball is loose. Who has it? It's going to be a tie-up situation, I believe, and it will go over to the Lady Vikes. Sydney Scheibe has not had a single good look at a three-pointer here tonight. This would be a great moment for her to knock one down. She has the ball now. Great entry pass to Hinman. She's fouled, and she scores off the glass as she continues to take care of business in the paint. She just beat the double team. Ridley Lynn just picked up her third personal. One free throw coming for Hinman. And that one's short. Her first miss of the second half. But the Lady Vikes within 4 at 40-36. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Vikes been hanging around. Dewey with it on the left wing, guarded by Scheibe. O'Brien open at the top of the key, off the back iron, no good, but a long rebound comes to Dewey. Not much the Lady Vikes could do about that. And Labette County will reset the offense. Minute 35 to go in the third quarter. It's a 4-point game. Labette County on top 40-36. Good pass, shot off the glass, no good. It was a nice play by the Lady Grizzlies, but they missed the easy one. Patterson into the front court to Scheibe. I didn't see the travel, but my vision was blocked. Coach Scheibe not pleased at all. Sayla Ray is going to check in for Dunley. Take that back. Couple of substitutions. Scheibe also goes to the bench. Ray, Hinman, Patel, Kendrick over by the Lady Grizzlies. Looked like it went right through the hands of Jones. Again, Lady Vikes continue to hang around. 40-36 is your score. Labette County leading by 4, just over a minute to play in our third quarter. Patel with it. Almost had her pocket picked. Now she turns, launches a three. It's an air ball. So it'll go over to the Lady Grizzlies. And Ray heads to the bench, replaced by Scheibe. One time it looked like the Grizzlies might run away and hide in this ball game, but thanks to the heroic efforts of Anaya Hinman, Lady Vikings very much in this thing. Lady Grizzlies with the ball in a 4-point lead. A steal. It was tipped away by Hinman. Patterson has it. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Vikings down by 4. Patterson in the corner lobs it up to Hinman. Can she run it down? She does. Oh! I thought she saved it. But again, the official right on top of the action. Her foot must have been on the baseline. So another tough break for the Lady Vikes. They could have got it down to a one-possession game. Instead, it's again Lady Grizzlies with the ball and a 4-point lead. O'Brien. Gets it over to Rexwinkle. Down to 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Dewey looking for an entry pass. Now kicks it in the corner to O'Brien for 3. She cannot get the roll. Who's got the loose ball? Kendrick has it with 3 seconds. 1 second, and Lady Vikes will not get a shot off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter with your score. Lady Grizzlies 40, Lady Vikes 36. We'll be back with quarter number 4 in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on B93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
And we're back live at Labette County High School. Scott Marlowe with you, Drew Fuentes taking care of our live video stream. Trying to get my scorebook caught up. It looks like Anaya Hinman I think she had 12 points in the third quarter, 20 points for the game to keep the Vikings in this thing. Actually, I think she has 22 points. As play resumes, starting quarter number 4, Lady Vikes still in it, down 4. Good entry pass by the Grizzlies. It looked like a clean steal. Instead, they're going to get a foul on Ashka Patel. Neither team in the bonus yet. It was just Patel's first and the team's third. O'Brien gets it out top. There's a long three-pointer from around the top of the key, off the back iron, no good. and goes out of bounds off the Lady Grizzlies. 7:41 to go in our ball game. Lady Vikes have trailed the entire night, but they have the ball and they only trail by 4. Patterson with it. Wow. A foul underneath the basket on Anaya Hinman. I was looking out at half court, so I didn't see what happened, but Hinman picks up the personal, her second, and the team's 4th. The Lady Grizzlies have the ball and a 4-point lead. Dewey with it on the left wing. O'Brien kicks it into the corner. Right back to O'Brien. Good ball movement here by the Lady Grizzlies. Working against this Lady Viking zone. They get that open 3-pointer. Short though, and a great rebound by the athletic Anaya Hinman. We may want to take this all the way. Turns. Thought the shot was going to go down. Head coach for Lubbock County thought it was should have been a traveling violation. Said the personal foul is on Rex Winkle. Her second is the team's 5th. Nia Hinman, who has been miss everything tonight for the Lady Vikes. First free throw is good. 23 points on the night for Nia Hinman. 40-37 now. Lady Vikings trying to inch a little bit closer. Hinman is really gassed, and who can blame her? Second free throw, she got it. 24 points on the night for Hinman, maybe a career high. O'Brien kicks it out to Dewey. It's a 2-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies with 6:50 to go in the game. Near steal by Patel. Now Grizzly player double teamed on the baseline. It's a tie-up situation, goes over to the Lady Vikes. Looks like Jones got trapped on the baseline. So the Lady Vikes, who have trailed a couple of times by double digits, and now a little bit of a zone trap. Look out. Near steal, but is knocked out of bounds by the Lady Grizzlies. Coach Scheibe not pleased with his team's failure to recognize that full court press. They get it in to Scheibe. She has her pocket picked from behind. O'Brien with it. She plays with a lot of energy. Dewey gets around defender, and it is swatted out by who else? Anaya Hinman. That's at least her second block of the night. She leads all scores of 24. She's had a ton of rebounds, couple of steals. O'Brien out top to Dewey. It's a 2-point lead still for the Lady Grizzlies. 6:22 to go in our ball game. Dewey gets around Hinman. Took steps. They didn't call it. Ball is loose. It's going to be a tie-up situation, I believe, and it will stay with LC. Down to 6:14 to go in our ball games. Still a 2-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. O'Brien from the baseline. Gets it out top to Lynn. Now over to Jones, to Dewey. O'Brien wants the 3, and it's no good. Who'd they get the foul on? Did they get Patel? Fighting for the rebound, they got Patel. Her second and the team's 5th. So team fouls are even at 5 apiece. Dewey to throw it in this time. Near steal by Hinman. Instead, she got the foul. Now she's got to be careful. That's her 3rd, and obviously tonight she is the one player the Lady Vikings can ill afford to lose. 16 fouls on the Lady Vikes, so in the next one, Lady Grizzlies will be in the bonus. Lady Grizzlies with the ball in a 2-point lead. 5:55 to go in our ball game. They get it down low. 14-footer is no good. It spins out. Lynn could not get it to go down. Hinman, double dribble, I believe, sure enough. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much. She just hasn't got a lot of help from her teammates tonight, and it looks like she may be starting to press the issue just a bit. 5:40 to go in our game. 2-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. O'Brien gets it into the front court. Dewey with it now. Being hounded by Hinman. Now top to O'Brien out at half court. 5:20 to go in our ball game. Kendrick will check in at the next whistle for the Lady Vikes. Pass Wilson open for three. It's off the mark, and nobody's there to run it down. It's an easy offensive board and putback for O'Brien. Missed opportunity by the Lady Vikes. 42-38, 4-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. 4:58 to go in our game. Brianna Patterson driving to the basket, puts it up. She's fouled, and she scores. What a drive by Patterson. She now has 4 points. She can bring the Lady Vikes to within one. That is the 4th personal foul on Shelby Wilson, the 5'9" senior. 42-40. It's been an uphill battle all night long for the Lady Vikes. Patterson's 0 for 2 from the line. Missed a couple back in the first quarter. This one's on the way, and it's good. As close as the Vikings have been since the opening minute. 42-41. Labette County with the ball in a 1-point lead. 4:45 to go in our game. O'Brien still playing with a ton of energy. There's a nice drive, putting it up off the glass. It goes, and getting fouled is Jones. She's in double figures with 11. I did not see who they called the foul on. I think they got it on Patterson, her 4th. Go back to a 3-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. Jones, a 5'8" junior. Free throw is up, in and out, no good. Hinman with a nice rebound. One possession game at 44-41. 4.5 minutes to go in our game. Lady Vikes down by 3. Patterson works open, puts up an air ball, and it's pulled out by the Lady Grizzlies. Lady Vikes need a stop right here. Driving layup, blocked and taken by Scheibe, but then it's taken by Dewey. So the Lady Grizzlies still have the basketball. O'Brien into the paint. Nice drive. She's fouled and she scores. You can tell that the Lady Grizzlies, who have the deeper bench, they also have the fresher legs here going down the stretch. And after getting down to a 1-point deficit, Lady Grizzlies all of a sudden up by 5 with a chance to make it 6. Kendrick checks in for the Lady Vikes, and we have a timeout on the floor. 46-41, Labette County by 5. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Four minutes, 8 seconds to go in our ball game. Labette County leading the Lady Vikes 46-41. Caden O'Brien, 5'5" junior for the Grizzlies, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. She has 11 points on the night. Got the free throw to go down. After the Lady Vikes got to within 1, Labette County, as they've done all night, have been able to stretch it back out. Kendrick loses it. It's a steal off the press. Labette County. And there's a foul out at half court by Anaya Hinman, and that is her 4th. 3:54 to go in our game. Labette County continues to keep the Lady Vikes at bay. 1-1 coming for O'Brien. 5'5" juniors played very well tonight. Free throw is good. 13 points. And it's a 7-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. Second free throw, good. 49-41, Lady Vikes get it into Patterson. Sydney Scheibe was calling for the ball. They didn't see her. Down low to Hinman. She's been unstoppable. She scores and she's fouled. LC coach said the foul was on the floor, and she probably has a valid point. 26 points on the night for Anaya Hinman. 49-43 is your score. Labette County by 6, 3:42 to go in our ball game. Hinman's free throw is good. What a night for Anaya Hinman. 27 points for the 5'9" junior. O'Brien with it, picked up by Kendrick, gets into the front court, finds a teammate open in the corner, and then a corner and a bad pass, and stolen by Anaya Hinman, who continues to miss everything tonight for the Lady Vikes. Patel with it. Back to Patterson, looking to penetrate, and can't get it to go off the glass, and it's rebounded by the Lady Grizzlies. 3:13 to go in our game. Lady Grizzlies with the ball in a 5-point lead. O'Brien gets around Kendrick, has it tipped away. Who has it? Somehow the Lady Grizzlies end up with the loose ball. Tough shot in the paint, no good, but a foul, and 2 free throws coming for Allie Martin. She has probably the only player who has set foot on the court tonight for the Lady Grizzlies and has not scored. They have 8 girls in the scoring column. 2 free throws coming. That one is good. Martin now with 1 point. Lady Grizzlies continuing to shoot very well from the free throw line. They lead by 6 with exactly 3 minutes to go in our game. Second free throw on the way is good. 51-44, it's a 7-point lead. Lady Grizzlies going with some full court pressure. Patterson gets it to Scheibe. She's just itching to pull the trigger on a 3. Instead she drives, got fouled, can't score, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. One of the most frustrating nights offensively of Scheibe's career. She has been held to just 2 points, and this is her first trip to the free throw line. Obviously the Lady Vikes need them both, down 7 with 2:48 to go. Scheibe's free throw, perfect. Lady Vikes got off to a slow start from the free throw line, but thanks primarily to Anaya Hinman. They've actually shot a very high percentage tonight. Scheibe's second free throw also perfect. She has 4 points on the night. 51-46. It's a 5-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies. 2:42 to go. Dewey on the left wing, kicks it in the corner. She launches a 3. It's good! I did not think she would pull the trigger, but she did, and she knocked it down, give her 7 points, 8-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies at 54-46. Probably the best offensive output of the season for the Lady Grizzlies. Nice look underneath, but that time Hinman couldn't get it to go off the glass. Rebounded by the Lady Grizzlies. They are in control now, 8-point lead. Oh, silly turnover, backcourt violation. I've been saying it all night. Anaya Hinman can't do it by herself, and one way or another, the Lady Vikings have to figure out a way to get Scheibe or Patel a good look from the three-point line, because they are running out of time, down 8 with 2:12 to go in our ball game. Get it into Hinman, right back to Scheibe. Spin move, hands off to Patterson. She'll launch the 3, no good. Kendrick fighting hard, she knocks it out of bounds, but great effort by the junior. Score remains 54-46. Labette County by 8. 2 minutes to go in our ball game. It's been a very balanced attack tonight for the Lady Grizzlies. Meanwhile, the Lady Vikes, it's been a one-man show by Anaya Hinman. We have a timeout on the floor called by the Lady Grizzlies. They lead by 8. Minute 55 to go in our game. We will take another 30-second commercial break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
Yeah, we're back live at Labette County High School. The Grizzlies continue to shoot free throws at such a high percentage. It's going to be very difficult for the Lady Vikings to come back. As play resumes, Lady Vikes playing chase. Dewey. Do we have a double dribble? We do. Turning it over is Jones, a 5'8 junior, so a little bit of pressure defense by the Lady Vikes forces a turnover. Lady Vikes down 8 with 1:40 to go in our game. Patterson into the front court, needs help, over to Scheibe. Scheibe gets a screen, goes baseline, has nowhere to go. Somehow, I thought Patel had it. It's a loose ball. Quick whistle, tie-up situation. I believe it stays with the Lady Vikes, so Parsons catches a break there. Obviously, the Lady Vikes really can't have any more empty possessions. Down 8, 1:29 to go in our game. Scheibe to throw it in. She took steps, I thought, no call. Scheibe over to Patterson. Tight man-to-man defense. And then they tried to get it into Hinneman, and stepping into the passing lane and getting the steal is Ridley Lynn. Now the Lady Vikes will have to come out, have no choice but to foul. Kendrick, now here's a wide open three. It's off the mark, no good. Who's going to get it? Ball still loose, diving on the floor. What an effort by Dewey. She just saved the possession for Labette County as they get it on the alternating arrow. Exactly 1 minute to go in our game. Labette County leading at 54-46. They're looking for their second win of the year. Lady Vikes trying to avoid their second consecutive loss after a 4-0 start. Dewey with it. Gets it over to O'Brien. And do we have a foul away from the ball? I believe we do. If it's on Hinman, she's out. Either way, it's going to be double bonus. Boy, an intentional foul called. Pat Scheibe doesn't even want to listen to the official's explanation on that one, but an intentional foul has been called. And I didn't even... Kendrick, I believe, was called for the intentional foul, so 2 free throws and possession for the Lady Grizzlies. They can go up by 10 if both free throws are made. And finally, the Lady Grizzlies with a miss from the free throw line. That's her first miss of the second half. Lynn, the 5'8 senior, with one more. Puts it up, and it's good. 55-46, Labette County leads by 9 with 54 seconds to go in our game. Grizzlies will take it out underneath their own basket. Wilson to throw it in. The Lady Grizzlies probably just play keep away. Ball tipped out of bounds. We're going to let the Lady Grizzlies keep it, but another official is going to get overruled, and the Lady Vikes get the turnover. Patel into Patterson. Lady Vikes will have to go very quickly. Patterson calls for the screen, penetrates, got bumped, and she'll have 2 free throws coming with 42 seconds left. It's a 9-point lead for Labette County at 55-46. Patterson's 1 out of 3 from the line. She has 5 points tonight. That was foul number 5 on Ridley Lynn. She finishes her night with 4 points. Patterson with 2 free throws. It's off the mark, no good. The junior will have one more, senior rather, puts it up, and he cannot get the roll. So an empty trip for the Lady Vikes. And it looks like the Lady Grizzlies are going to hang on and win this one. A foul on Patel. 2 free throws coming for O'Brien. Lady Vikes are just going to run out of time tonight. Again, they got this deficit all the way down to a single point, just like they did against Fort Scott the other night, but just not enough gas in the tank, and Anaya Hinman just didn't have enough help from her teammates tonight on the offensive end. Credit that Labette County defense, shutting down the sharpshooters of the Lady Vikes. First free throw goes down for O'Brien. 10-point lead now for Labette County. And now an 11-point lead, which I believe matches their biggest lead of the night. 57-46, Labette County by 11, 34 seconds to go in the game, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on B93.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
Well, another valiant comeback effort by the Lady Vikes is going to come up short, it looks like, as they trail Labette County 57-46 with only 34 seconds to go in our ball game. Earlier in the fourth quarter, the Lady Vikings were able to whittle this deficit all the way down to a single point. But Labette County, the entire game, had an answer for every Lady Viking charge. Lady Vikes will roll the ball in to Brianna Patterson. Clock still has not started. Patterson picks it up. Clock begins to move. Patterson calls for a screen. Needs some help. Kendrick is hurt. I'm not sure what happened. Scheibe with it. Spin move to Patterson for 3. Nope. Goes out of bounds. Goes over to the Lady Grizzlies with 17 seconds. Coach Scheibe says no fouls, no need to at this point. Lady Grizzlies should just be able to dribble out the clock. Tough way for the Lady Vikes to go into the Christmas break. They'll be 0-2 in the SEK after starting out the season 4-0. 3 seconds to go. Labette County's going to win it. And there is the final buzzer. Labette County wins it by a final score of 57-46. We will come back to break down the girls' game in 1 minute. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on B93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Thank you, Karen. We're back live at Labette County High School, probably about 5 minutes away from our opening tip. In case you missed it, Lady Vikes fell to the Lady Grizzlies by a final score of 57-46. Hopefully the boys have a little bit better luck. Both teams out on the floor warming up right now, and you know, like most teams that the Vikings will play this year, they're going to be a little bit undersized. Labette County has the 6'7" junior Hudson Baker. He'll be a handful, and I know he did a very admirable job against Ewing, the 6'7" senior from Independence. Labette County won that game. I want to say they held Independence to 31 points in that ball game, so that was a good win for the Grizzlies. And of course the Vikings coming off their first win of the season as they knocked off Fort Scott on Tuesday night. We don't have the starting lineups yet, but very curious to see if Landon Wheat is in the starting lineup or will he play at all. I've been watching him warming up, and he's definitely not even close to 100%. He has a wrap on his calf and his right ankle, and the Viking boys will desperately need him to be healthy in the second semester, and hopefully over the Christmas break Landon is able to get his ankle at least close to 100%. I just watched Joe Page drain about a 24-footer during warm-ups. You may remember Joe Page, first 3 years, was suited up in the blue and gold for the Vikings, but he has transferred to Labette County for his senior season, and he's another big body for the Grizzlies, listed at 6'5", and I'll be curious to see how Coach Argabright utilizes Page, because while he played at Parsons, he was kind of a gunslinger. He loved to let it fly from deep, and he can hit from out there, even though he's a big body. But man, you'd think he could do some damage in the paint as well, especially with the Vikings being both shorthanded and undersized. So it's going to be it'll be a tough test for the Vikings tonight, but it was a tough test Tuesday night, and they were able to come out with the victory. Grizzlies are 2-3 on the year. Again, the Vikings are 1-4. I think we're probably getting fairly close to the national anthem, so I will send it back to the station for a 3-minute commercial break, and then we should be just about ready for the opening tip when we return. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people, and if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information, or visit labette.edu.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Everybody is different. Some get injured, while others simply wear down. Whether it's on the court, on the field, or at the gym, Labette Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team has the training and skill to repair, restore, and renew. We share the same goal, and together we'll write your comeback story. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine team, go to labettehealth.com.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
Welcome back to Labette County High School, everybody. Parsons Vikings and the Labette County Grizzlies getting ready to tip off as they finish announcing the starting lineups over the public address. Starting tonight for the Vikings will be 6'1 junior Jamarion Washington, 6'1 junior J.J. Kendrick, 5'10 junior Trey Mack, 5'9 senior Jesse Jones, and 5'9 sophomore, check that, Landon Wheat in the starting lineup. 6'4 junior Landon Wheat starting tonight for the Vikings. Starting tonight for the 2 and 3 Labette County Grizzlies, 6'4 junior Xavier Phillips, 5'11 senior Trey Benson, 5'8 senior Griff Eaton, 6'7 junior Hudson Baker, and we're still missing one starter for Labette County. We'll snag that name for you in just a second. Coach Hout has his starting five huddled up. Vikings looking to go into Christmas break with 2 consecutive victories and a 2-0 record in the SEK. I'll be very curious to see how effective Landon Wheat is tonight. I know he really wanted to play in this game against the rival Grizzlies. It's like Matthew Boyle, 6'3 senior, was the missing starter for the Grizzlies. LC in their home white, Parsons in their traveling blue and gold, and we are underway. Opening tip 1 by the Vikings. Jesse Jones has it. Quickly up head to Washington. Looks like the Grizzlies will open up in a straight man-to-man. Washington with a strong move. Has it tipped away. It's a steal. Here come the Grizzlies. Layup no good. Rebound and putback missed. Boy, the Grizzlies had a couple easy looks. Hudson Baker, 6'7 junior, wasn't able to finish up around the rim. Grizzlies will retain possession. Xavier Phillips, 6'4 junior, to throw it in from the baseline. Looks like the Vikings have opened up in a man-to-man as well. They get it into Baker. He kicks it out to Vincent. Back into the 6'7 Baker. It went off his foot, I believe. No, they didn't say it went off one of the Vikings instead. They tipped it away from Baker. So yet another opportunity for the Grizzlies to score right here. They get it into Baker. He gets it over to Eaton. Here's a three-pointer from the near side. It's short. Baker elevates and scores. Is able to get over Landon Wheat, who you can tell is just simply not 100%. 2-0. Labette County on top, just underway. 7:10 to go in our first quarter. Kendrick to Washington, over to Mack. To Washington on the baseline, trying to back Baker down. Gets it over to Mack for a corner three. It's an air ball and pulled out by the Grizzlies. Eaton has it. There's Baker. Did he take steps? Sure enough. Made a decent move to get around Wheat, but took an extra step to do it. 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go in our opening quarter with Labette County on top, 2-0. J.J. Kendrick into the front court to Washington at the left elbow. Right back to Kendrick. Gets a screen, 18-footer. Oh, it spins out. And that thing went halfway down and spun out. So not a very good omen for the Vikes here in the early going. Phillips with it. Gets it out top to Eaton. Now to the big man, Baker. Hands off to Phillips. Vincent wants the three. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Kendrick. Vikings looking to run. Kendrick on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Vikes lucky to retain possession there. Now they just threw it away. Vikings with a rough start on the offensive end. 6:05 to go in the opening quarter. Labette County with the ball. They lead it 2-0. Trey Vincent, 5'11" senior. The Vikes go with a little bit of a full court press. Eaton with it. Kicks it out. Dangerous pass. Somehow it made it through. Vincent with it. Guarded by Jones. Vikings stay in their man-to-man. Boyle to Vincent. Calling for a screen. Took steps. Turnover on the Grizzlies. See, the Vikings can figure out a way to put the ball in the basket on this trip. They've been shut out for the first 2.5 minutes. They trail it 2-0. Kendrick to Jones. Oh, that is a tough three-pointer. It's short and rebounded out by the Grizzlies. The Vikings have really not had what I would call a quality shot yet, and we've played 3 minutes. Baker down low, kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent, nice little floater. He can't get it to go, but an offensive board and put back by Hudson Baker. 4-0. Labette County by 4. Jesse Jones to Mack. Back to Jesse. Jesse goes baseline. Off the glass. He scores over Baker. That is 5-9 over 6-7. Nice shot by Jesse Jones. The other end, Vincent in the corner to Baker. He'll put it up from 17. He got it. He has all 6 points for the Grizzlies here in the first quarter. They lead it 6-2. 4.5 minutes to go in our opening quarter. Jesse Jones gets around his man. Jump shot from 15 is good. So Hudson Baker leading Jesse Jones 6-4 here in the first quarter. Only 2 guys in the scoring column. 4:14 to go in our opening quarter. Phillips picks up his dribble, and they get it down low to Baker. That's going to be too easy. He scores. That'll be a much different matchup once Landon Wheat gets healthy. But 8 points for the 6'7" junior, and the Grizzlies lead it 8-4. Kendrick almost lost it. Now to Jesse. Back to Kendrick around the 3-point line. And JJ dribbles back towards half court. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. In the corner to Mack. Vikes down 8-4. 3-pointer by Jesse Jones. He got the roll. Shooter's roll on that one for the senior. Vikes within 1 at 8-7. Grizzlies break the press easily. Phillips gets around his man, then gets cut off in the paint, kicks it out for a 3-pointer, short, and rebounded on the weak side by Mack. Vikes with a chance to grab their first lead of the night. Trey Mack kicks it out to Wheat for 3, short, and rebounded out by Eaton of the Grizzlies. 3 minutes to go in our opening quarter. Steal by Trey Mack. It's a 2-on-1 break. Gives it up to Jesse for the layup. And the Vikings lead it 9-8. Jesse Jones has all 9 points for the Vikings. Give the assist to Trey Mack. 2:45 to go. One guy has scored for the Vikings. One guy has scored for the Grizzlies. You don't see that very often this deep into the first quarter. Vincent has it around the free throw line, kicks it out, and a traveling, 3-second violation on the Grizzlies. Joe Page will check in for LC. Sawyer will check in for the Vikes. Trey Mack heads to the bench. 2:32 to go in quarter number 1. Parsons leading LC 9-8. See, Joe Page looks like he's going to be on Landon Wheat. Baker is on Washington. J.J. Kendrick to Wheat. Wheat works against Page, kicks it out to J.J. for three. No good. Baker went over the top and got the rebound over Jamarion Washington. Using 6-7 frame to his full advantage on that one. Vincent gets fouled. That is our first foul of the ball game. And Washington, Jamarion Washington picks up his first. Phillips to throw it in from the baseline. Parsons leading this contest 9-8 in the first quarter. Out top to Vincent. He's guarded by Jones. It's a screen out top. And a little pick and roll action, and shot no good. And then second try, no good, but Baker will go to the line to shoot two. Wow, Washington with two quick ones. Baker with 8 points here in the first quarter. Only Grizzly to score. And the free throw is off the mark, no good. Landon Wheat heads to the bench. Trey Tallis checks in. He'll replace Washington, who has those two fouls. So it'll be very, very tough for the Vikings right now. They are sorely undersized right now with what they have on the floor. Baker's second free throw is good. Jesse Jones 9, Hudson Baker 9. The only scoring we've had here in the first quarter. Step back by Mack, no good, and then two Grizzlies fight over the rebound and lose it out of bounds. So the Vikings catch a break. J.J. Kendrick looking. Well, it's tipped away. It's a steal. Vincent has it for the Grizzlies. May want to go all the way. He does, but he missed it. And then who's got it? The Grizzlies have the loose ball. Baker with it. Goes over everybody. Can't score it. A nice rebound by Mack, and a foul going the other way against Trey Vincent. His first and the team's first. We are tied at 9 points apiece with 1:27 to go in our opening quarter. In case you're just joining us, we've only had one player from each team break into the scoring column. Sawyer thought about a long three. Now over to Kendrick. Kendrick into the paint, loses it, gets it back. Now over to Sawyer. NBA three, and he is good. And he may have had some words for the LC student body because he drained that three right in front of them. That was a long three-pointer by the sophomore. He does have pretty much unlimited range. A near steal by Mack. A three at the other end, off the mark, no good. Who's going to get it? Oh, the Vikings had it, and somehow Joe Page ended up with it. Vikings with a 3-point lead, 40 seconds to go. 15-footer goes down for Griff Eaton. Nice shot by Eaton, but tough break for the Vikes because they should have had that ball. 12-11, Vikes by 1. 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Looks like Coach Hout will be content to hold for the last shot. And then it looks like the Grizzlies will have the first possession of the second quarter. J.J. Kendrick dribbling out near half court with 12 seconds to go. Jesse Jones gives him a screen. Now over to Jesse with 5 seconds. Jesse wants to make a move. Oh, that's a tough shot. It's short, and another rebound by the Grizzlies. And that is the end of quarter number 1 with your score. Parsons 12, Lebec County 11. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Viking basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
And we're back live at Labette County High School as play resumes. Started the second quarter. Grizzlies have the ball. It's a 1-point lead for the Vikes. Looked like almost a traveling violation. Instead, Hudson Baker with a tough turnaround that will not go and rebounded out by Landon Wheat. Hey, Baker just gets better and better every time I see him. And he's going to be tough. And now a steal by Joe Page. Coast to coast, and he lays it in. He gets his first basket. And the Grizzlies take a 1-point lead at 13-12, 7:28 to go in the first half. Sawyer with it. Cut off at the free throw line, out to Mack. Now to Sawyer. J.J. Kendrick. Well, he's tied up, and then a steal. Back-to-back steals by the Grizzlies. Nice fast break, but they missed a couple of easy ones, and then following it up, Xavier Phillips gets his first basket. So a couple of steals and a couple of layups for the Grizzlies to start the second quarter, and they lead at 15-12, 6:58 to go in the first half. Kendrick. Hands off to Mack. Back to Kendrick. Gets a screen from Tallis. JJ needs help. Sawyer, long two. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Page. The other end, a layup goes down for Phillips. 3 layups to start the second quarter. Jesse Jones will come in after this timeout. Coach Houck has seen enough. 6-0 run to start the second quarter for the Grizzlies. They lead at 17-12, 6:28 to go in the second quarter. We'll go and take a 30-second break. This is Viking basketball on B93.
Everybody is different. Some get injured, while others simply wear down. Whether it's on the court, on the field, or at the gym, Labette Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team has the training and skill to repair, restore, and renew. We share the same goal, and together we'll write your comeback story. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine team, go to LavetteHealth.com.
So a somewhat sloppy start to the second quarter for the Vikes, and they find themselves settling in a 5-point hole. 17-12, Grizzlies lead it as play resumes. 6:20 to go in the first half. Landon Wheat out to Sawyer. The sophomore kicks it to Tallis, and he gets blocked by Baker. Goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Vikes. Jesse Jones calls out the play. They'll be inbounding from the baseline. And Vikes looking for their first point of the second quarter. Gets it out top to Sawyer. He thought about that long 25-footer again. Instead gives it off to Jesse Jones. Tough shot from 14 out, no good. And rebounded out by Phillips. It's been all Grizzlies here in the second quarter. They have the ball in a 5-point lead. 5:55 to go in the first half. Vincent with it out top. Splits the defense, kicks in the corner for a three-pointer, and it's off the mark. Trey Mack runs down the loose ball. And he will slow things up for the Vikes. Gets it to Jesse Jones in the paint. Tough shot, he scores, and he is fouled. What a shot by Jesse Jones. Trey Mack gets another assist. Jones already in double figures with 11. Foul was on Phillips, his first. Just 2 team fouls apiece here in the first half. Jesse Jones free throw on the way, in and out, no good, he missed it. About the only thing he's done wrong tonight for the Vikings. 17-14, Grizzlies by 3. Vincent guarded out at half court by Sawyer. And now a foul on Landon Weed, I believe. That's Landon's first personal. J.J. Kendrick into the lineup for the Vikes, replacing Tullis. Phillips to throw it in from the baseline. Out top to the 6'7" Baker. Baker looks to make a move. Fouled, and he scores. Baker in double figures with 11 points. Foul was on J.J. Kendrick, his first. So back to a 5-point lead for the Grizzlies at 19-14. Landon Wheat heads to the bench, replaced by Demias Johnson, who gets into the lineup for the first time. Baker's free throw on the way, no good. And J.J. Kendrick has the rebound for the Vikes. So 5-point lead for the Grizzlies, 5:15 to go. Nice drive by Mack, but he gets swatted by Baker, I believe it was. And here come the Grizzlies. Vincent goes baseline, gives it to Baker, kicks it out for a three-pointer, and it's good, knocking it down, Griff Eaton. Biggest lead of the night for the Grizzlies at 22-14, 4:53 to go in our ball game. Rather in the first half, I should say. Trey Mack to Sawyer, he'll try to answer with the three, it's good. He had a nice look, he has such a smooth stroke. Sawyer, the 5'9" sophomore, has 6 points off 2 3-pointers, 22-17. Oh, good post up by Baker. He's fouled before he could get the shot up, and the Grizzlies will take it out. Sawyer picks up his first. The Vikings just really don't have anybody that can match up with Baker. It would be Landon Wheat. Here's a three-pointer by Page, no good, rebounded by Johnson. That was a nice set play by the Grizzlies, but the shot was just a little long by Page. Sawyer looking to make a move on Vincent. Gets it in the corner, now driving is Kendrick. He needs help. Out to Mack. Now to Kendrick. Back out top. Sawyer thought about a long three. Now he gets into the paint, gets around everybody, and he scores. He is going to be a fun player to watch these next few years for the Vikings. He now has 8 points. Vikings back in it, 22-19. Grizzlies by 3. 3:53 to go. A great steal. Great help by Jesse Jones, and the Vikings have it. Jesse goes all the way. Oh, they're going to get an offensive foul. I didn't have a good look at it. Coach Houck doesn't argue, so Jesse Jones picks up his first personal. Jesse leading the way for the Vikings with 11 points. Dante Sawyer not far behind with 8. They're the only 2 Vikings that have scored tonight. And the Grizzlies lead at 22-19. They have the ball, 3:35 to go. Page for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Jones. Jesse wants to take it all the way again. That should be goaltending. They're going to count that basket. Like Baker got his hand on it as it was coming off the glass. So Jesse Jones now with 13 points, and the Vikings have fought back to within 1. 22-21 Grizzlies, 3:22 to go in the first half. Eaton with it, gets around his man, into the corner to Vincent. Here's a three by Phillips. He got it. Phillips with 7 points here in the second quarter. Back to a 4-point lead for the Grizzlies. J.J. Kendrick to Mack. Mack, spin move. Little floater will not go. It was a great move, but he just couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Page. Here come the Grizzlies with the ball and a 4-point lead. 2:52 to go. Eaton penetrates. Can't score. And we have a foul going the other way. That'll be the third team foul on the Grizzlies. Hudson Baker picking up his first. 6 team fouls on the Vikings, so the Grizzlies will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Not a lot of free throws shot here in the first half. Just 3 for the Grizzlies and only 1 for the Vikings. Been a little rough around the edges for the shorthanded Vikes tonight. They're only down by 4, 25-21, 2:38 to go in the first half. J.J. Kendrick to Johnson. Kendrick picks up a loose ball. Now to Mack. Nice move. He gets blocked by the 6'7" Baker. Joe Page wants to make a move. Almost stepped out of bounds. Vincent to Eaton. 4-point lead for the Grizzlies. 2:12 to go in the first half. Eaton gets a screen out top. Needs help to Page. He's going to shoot that NBA 3 and get it. Joe Page now with 5 points. Back to a 7-point lead for the Grizzlies. 28-21, minute 55 to go. In the first half, looked like Jesse Jones had his shot blocked out of bounds by who else? Hudson Baker. Dante Sawyer wants to check in to the game, and he will replace Trey Mack. Minute 51 to go in the first half. Vikes have trailed for the most part the entire night, although they did actually lead at the end of the first quarter, 12-11. J.J. Kendrick around the top of the key, out to Sawyer for a long 3. Cannot get the roll. Baker runs it down in the corner for the Grizzlies. So LC with a 7-point lead and the ball. Vincent. Get down low to Baker. Kicks it out to Phillips, wide open for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Kendrick. You can tell Landon Weed is just laboring out there, not really even able to go after the ball on the rebound. Gets his man in the air, though, and he scores. Foul on Joe Page. Well, even 40% of Landon Weed is still a pretty good basketball player. Landon into the scoring column with his first 2. Joe Page picks up his first personal. Landon Weed trying to keep the Vikings close here. They're down by 5, and he can't get the free throw to go. Vikes now 0 for 2 from the line here in the first half. Just over a minute to go in quarter number 2. 3-pointer, tough angle, and it goes down. What a shot by Eaton. He has his second 3 of the quarter. He has 8 points here in the first half. It's an 8-point lead for the Grizzlies. 55 seconds to go in the first half. Jesse Jones. Good look to J.J. Kendrick, but he kicks it out to Johnson. Landon Wheat from 17. No good. And rebounded by Eaton. 40 seconds to go in the half. It's an 8-point lead for the Grizzlies. Eaton into the front court. Now to Vincent with 28 seconds. I think Coach Argabright wants the Grizzlies to hold for 1. A near steal. Page picks it up, launches a 3, no good, but an offensive rebound. Second try by Phillips is good. They've done a nice job on the offensive glass. It's a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. 8 seconds to go in the half. J.J. Kendrick looks to make a move. Sawyer with 3 seconds needs to get it up. Boy, fouled, and they didn't call it. And halftime is here with your score. LC 33, Parsons 23. We will take a 4-minute commercial break and be right back. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
Everybody is different. Some get injured, while others simply wear down. Whether it's on the court, on the field, or at the gym. Labette Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team has the training and skill to repair, restore, and renew. We share the same goal, and together we'll write your comeback story. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine team, go to LabetteHealth.com.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout Southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit LabetteHealth.com.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
And we are back live at Labette County High School. We're at halftime of our varsity boys contest. Bit of an offensive explosion by the Grizzlies in the second quarter. They outscored the Vikes 22-11 in the second stanza, and they enjoy a 33-23 lead at halftime. Vikes going to have their work cut out for them. We mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, with Landon Wheat not even close to 100%, the Vikings just have absolutely nobody that can really match up with the 6'7" junior for the Grizzlies, Hudson Baker. He's not actually a huge offensive threat. He's a good basketball player, but when you don't have anybody that can slow him down in the paint, makes things very difficult. And he's had some offensive rebounds and a ton of blocked shots. He has played very well for the Grizzlies. Looking over the scoring in the first half, it's interesting to note Hudson Baker scored 9 of his team's 11 points in the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, the Vikings did a better job of doubling down on Baker and held him to 2 points in the second quarter, but Baker did a nice job with all the attention he was getting in the paint. He just kept finding open teammates on the perimeter, and his teammates responded with 4 3-pointers in the second quarter. Phillips with 1, Page with 1, and Griff Eaton knocked down 2 3-pointers. Vikings only with 2 3-pointers made in the first half, one by Jesse Jones and one by Dante Sawyer. So leading the way for the Grizzlies in the first half, it was Hudson Baker with 11, Xavier Phillips with 9, Griff Eaton with 8, Joe Page with 5. Only 3 guys in the scoring column for the Vikes in the first half. That's not going to get it done. Jesse Jones, 5'9" senior, leading the way with 13, 8 points for Sawyer, and 2 points for Landon Wheat. And I don't want to harp too much on Landon's injury, but it would just be such a better matchup, such a fun matchup between Wheat and Baker, because as I've mentioned many times, even though Landon Wheat is listed at 6'4", he actually plays taller than that because his amazing leaping ability. But again, hopefully he can get healed up over Christmas break. And meanwhile, looking ahead to the second half, the Vikings are just going to have to get this one out. They're going to have to figure out a way to slow down the Grizzly offense. Not a lot you can do when a team knocks down 4 3-pointers in one quarter. 99% sure that's the biggest explosion in one quarter for the Grizzlies this year. They haven't really been putting up a lot of points, but they scored 22 in that second quarter, and that's why they have that 33-23 lead. And the Vikings, of course, are going to get they'll need some more help on the offensive end as well. It's kind of somewhat similar to the girls' game where it was all about Anaya Hinman tonight, who exploded for 27 points, but just did not get enough help on the offensive end from her teammates. But again, that was, all the credit in the world goes to the LC girls defense. They did a great job guarding the perimeter, really tight man-to-man defense. So 33-23 is your halftime score. Vikings have some work to do. We will be back with the second half after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout Southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
And welcome back, everybody. We're back just in time for the start of the second half. Vikings with some work to do. They're down 33-23, and a bad pass by Jesse Jones. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's a steal. Vincent has it. Tough drive. Can't get the shot to go. Here comes J.J. Kendrick. He may want to go all the way to the basket. Has his pocket pick. Gets it back. He's triple teamed. And there's a steal by Vincent. So a rough start to the second half for the Vikings as Vincent lays it in at the other end. Biggest lead of the night for the Grizzlies now at 35-23, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies staying a man-to-man. Washington back in the game after getting 2 early fouls. Has a shot blocked, but a traveling violation by the man who blocked it, Matthew Boyle. So the Vikings catch a break. Demias Johnson will replace Landon Wheat. Boy, it's going to be so fun once Landon Wheat can actually get into a game and play like he's capable of playing. Johnson goes up and under and scores. What a move by Demias Johnson. Nicely done by the sophomore. Gets the Vikes to within 10 at 35-25. Tough shot from the baseline, no good. And Sawyer comes away with it. The other end, Jesse Jones gets the layup to go. He has amazing body control. Leads all scorers with 15. At the other end, Vincent a little bit out of control. Oh, a touch foul, I think, on Jesse Jones. That will be his second. And that is the team's first here in the second half. 35-27, Grizzlies with the ball and an 8-point lead. Dangerous pass, but they get it out top to Vincent. Early in the third quarter, 8-point lead for the Grizzlies. Eaton with it, guarded closely by Mack. Now Phillips in the corner. Miscommunication, it's a bad pass and a steal. Here comes Jesse Jones. Goes up, got partially blocked. It goes out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Vikings. Kendrick into the game, I believe, replacing Trey Mack. Jesse Jones to throw it in from the baseline. Vikes down by 8, 6:27 to go in the third quarter. Gets it into Johnson. He almost stepped out. He did step out. And then that kind of a night for the Vikings. Phillips to throw it in into the Viking bench. Gets it in to Eaton. Again, Grizzlies 2-3 on the year. Vikings 1-4. Vincent with it. Over to Eaton. Now to Phillips. Into the paint. Has his pocket picked by Jesse Jones. Jesse out ahead of the pack. And he scores. Jesse Jones with 17 points to keep the Vikings in this one. And Coach Argabright has seen enough. He's not very happy. Calls his troops over. 35-29, Vikes lead it, or trail rather, by 6 with 6:01 to go in our ball game. We'll keep it right here at the gym. It was just a 30-second timeout called by Coach Argabright. The Vikes have outscored the Grizzlies 6-2 here in the early moments of the third quarter. A couple of nice steals and layups by 5'9" senior Jesse Jones. He leads all scorers with 17. Trey Vincent on a breakaway layup has the only basket here in the second half for the Grizzlies. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if they try to set something up for Hudson Baker coming out of this timeout. 35-29. Grizzlies on top. They have the ball as play resumes. But the Vikes may have gone to a zone here out of this timeout. Sure enough. See how the Grizzlies attack it. They shot the ball very well in the second quarter. Phillips in the corner to Vincent. Thought about a three. Finds a man open on the baseline. He got hacked. He got hit right across the face. I think it was maybe Washington that got him. Sure enough, Washington picks up his third, and the 6'1" junior got his money's worth on that one. Matthew Boyle looking for his first point, and he got the roll and high off the back iron and fell through. One more free throw coming. Johnson will replace Washington in the Viking lineup. 36-29 right now. 7-point lead for the Grizzlies. 5:40 to go in the third period. Second free throw off the back iron. No good, but Phillips there with the offensive board. Finds a man wide open underneath, and he gets the roll. Boyle Gets it to go down, so it ends up being a 3-point possession for the Grizzlies, and they're back up by 9, 38-29, 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Sawyer to Jones, over to Kendrick. Sawyer in the corner, down low to Johnson. He lost it out of bounds. It's a turnover, and it'll go over to the Grizzlies. Landon Wheat checking in for J.J. Kendrick. 38-29, 9-point lead for the Grizzlies. They led by 10 at halftime. Vikings actually led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. And the Grizzlies poured in 22 points in quarter number 2. Vincent with it. Looks like the Vikings will stay in a zone. Eaton may have taken steps, no whistle. Down low, they lob it up for the big man, Baker, and he scores. 13 points for Baker, and it's an 11-point lead for the Grizzlies at 40-29, 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Jesse Jones bounce pass to Wheat. Landon to Mack, thought about a 3. Now he gets into the paint and threw it away. It's a steal. Up ahead to Vincent. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Sawyer picks up his second and the team's third. No fouls called on LC here in the second half yet. Free throw goes down for Vincent. 41-29, biggest lead of the night for the Grizzlies. Second free throw also good. Vikes had a pretty good start to the third quarter, but been downhill ever since. Vikes down by 13. Johnson to Sawyer. Sawyer penetrates to Wheat. See, Wheat just, he normally could have gone in and almost dunked that ball, but he just doesn't have any, he just can barely move with that ankle, and now a traveling violation on the Vikings as the wheels continue to fall off, and Wheat, Coach Houck really has no choice but to put Wheat on the bench. So 42-29, LC, comfortable 13-point lead, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mike stay in his zone. Boyle kicks it in the corner. Open 3, no good. And the Vikings are able to run it down. Nice hustle, and Sawyer's hurt. He hurt himself trying to save that ball. He's limping on the far side of the court. Jesse Jones, he's going to try a 3 anyway. Sawyer will. Even Gimpy, he could knock it down. Very impressive shot by Dante Sawyer. We have a timeout on the floor. Vikes down by 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Viking basketball on V93.
Day & Zimmerman, one of the largest privately owned companies in the U.S. with operations across the country and internationally. We are comprised of multiple brands that put people to work, protect our freedoms, and improve the world. The Parsons, Kansas location has manufactured munitions for over 50 years for our country's warfighters. Day & Zimmerman has immediate openings for production operators starting at $18.02 an hour on our weekend crew. Work a 12-hour day shift Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and receive 40 hours of pay. We also offer competitive benefits. Apply today.
And we're back live at Labette County High School. Grizzlies led by 10 at halftime. They still lead by that same margin, 42-32, with 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies have possession, working against this Viking zone. Eaton backs it out. Had his pocket picked by who else? Jesse Jones, wide open at the other end. He lays it in. Quick hands by Jesse Jones. Leads all scores now with 19 points. Gets the Vikes to within 8 at 42-34. Eaton being hounded again by Jones in the corner to Page, but traveling violation, I think, on Eaton. So Jesse Jones forcing the Grizzlies into back-to-back turnovers. So a lot of work to be done here. Vikes down by 8, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Grizzlies in a man-to-man. J.J. Kendrick, bounce pass, gets it to Jesse. 15-footer, short. Battle for the loose ball. The Grizzlies have it. Vincent out ahead of the pack, gets around one man, missed it. And I guess the follow-up is good. I thought maybe it was basket interference, but obviously not. Great follow by Phillips. 10-point lead again. And then getting fouled on a drive to the basket is Jamarion Washington. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Phillips picks up his second. That is the first team foul on the Grizzlies. Have really not been very, very few fouls called all in all in this game. Free throw goes down for Washington. That's his first point. Gets the deficit down to single digits. Second free throw is also good. So nice job by the 6'1 junior. 44-36. Grizzlies by 8. And they have the ball. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Phillips lobs it in to the big man, and an easy layup for Hudson Baker. He now has 15 points. He leads the way for the Grizzlies. They go back up by 10, 46-36. Mack with it, guarded by Page. Mack gets around him, goes to the basket and scores. Nicely done by Trey Mack. He gets his first 2. Yeah, there's just no way that Joe Page could guard Mack in the open court. Mack just too quick. Vikes stay in the zone. Grizzlies an 8-point lead. Nice move by Vincent, and then he has the ball poked away. Who has it? Boy, the Vikings should have had it. That look, instead, the Grizzlies end up with the loose ball, and the layup goes down for Vincent. The Vikings just got out-hustled on that play, and they're down by 10 points again with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Got a 30-footer, is an air ball by Jesse Jones. 48-38, Grizzlies by 10. Minute 22 to go in the third quarter. Boyle checks in, replacing Phillips. Vikes are going to put in freshman Jagger Quirin and also Connor Barkus into the lineup. Jesse Jones, J.J. Kendrick head to the... and Trey Mack heads to the bench for a breather. Looks like Landon Weed also checking in for the Vikes. So 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. They've put in, I think, one of their freshmen. Sure enough, Keegan Bates, 5'6 freshman, guarded by Connor Barkus. So a couple of new faces on the floor for both teams. Ball is loose. Who's got it? It's going to be a tie-up situation. It is, and it'll stay with the Grizzlies. 10-point lead for LC, 48-38, minute 4 to go in our third quarter. Lady Vikings came up short in our opener, 57-46. Xavier Phillips checking in, replacing Hudson Baker. Another freshman, Heston, to throw it in. I think those two freshmen were, like the starting safeties or starting cornerbacks in the Grizzly football team. They throw it away off the inbound. Goes over to the Vikings. Minute to go in the third quarter. Quirin to throw it in for the Vikes. 48-38 is your score. That big 22-point explosion by the Grizzlies in the second quarter is your difference in the ball game. Sawyer to Wheat for 3. Short. And it goes out of bounds to the Grizzlies. Demias Johnson will check in and probably replace Landon Wheat. Wheat can only go for about 45 seconds at a time, and then Coach Houck has to pull him out. Boy, it's about impossible to get into any kind of rhythm when you're only on the floor for a minute at a time. Vincent into the front court. Guarded by Sawyer. Looks like the Vikings have gone back to a man-to-man. 10-point lead for the Grizzlies with about 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. So right where we were at halftime. Joe Page kicks it out. Near steal, knocking into the backcourt. 15 seconds to go. Screen out top. Vincent lost it, but they're going to say there was a foul called. That'll be the fourth foul on the Vikings this half. Did they get Washington on that? That'll be his fourth. He is the only player in any foul trouble. And he stays on the floor with those 4 fouls. Bates Gets it out top to Phillips. Looks like Grizzlies will try to hold for that last shot. 8 seconds, and there's foul number 5. Washington is gone. Washington fouls out with 2 points. Jesse Jones heads to the bench. Frustrating night for Washington. He did some nice things, but picked up those 2 early fouls in the first quarter. And now 2 quick ones here in the third quarter. Off the inbound, a 3-pointer off the mark, no good. Grizzlies get the offensive rebound, but can't do anything with it. And that's the end of the third quarter with your score. Grizzlies 48, Vikings 38. We're back in 1 minute. This is Viking basketball on B93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Everybody is different. Some get injured, while others simply wear down. Whether it's on the court, on the field, or at the gym, Labette Health's orthopedic and sports medicine team has the training and skill to repair, restore, and renew. We share the same goal, and together we'll write your comeback story. For more information about Southeast Kansas' leading orthopedic and sports medicine team, go to LavetteHealth.com.
And we're back just in time for the start of quarter number 4. Vikings still with some work to do. They're down 48-38. They have the first possession. They tried to go back door to Jesse Jones, and it's stolen away by the Grizzlies. Vincent all the way at the other end. Layup no good. Rebounded by Trey Mack. Quickly up ahead to Kendrick. Into the paint. Gets into his, well, it should be a foul. Sure enough. 2 free throws coming for Kendrick. Phillips picks up his third personal. Not very many fouls called, but all in all, this has been a well-officiated ball game. Free throw goes down for J.J. Kendrick. That is his first point of the night, and the Vikings are going to have to make all their free throws. They're going to have to hit the glass. They're going to have to knock down some threes and play solid defense. Landon Wheat replacing Sawyer in the Viking lineup. 48-40, Vikings by 8. Very similar feel to the girls' game. The Vikings will make a run, and then the Grizzlies are able to stretch the lead back out to 2 or 3 possessions. Vikings press, but it's broken easily. And a layup at the other end goes down for Matthew Broyle. He now has 5 points, back to a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies at 50-40, 7:18 to go in our ball game. Ball kicked out of bounds. Vikes will inbound in front of their own bench. J.J. Kendrick to throw it in. Gets it in the corner to Jones, right back to Kendrick. Lost it, gets it back to Jesse. Jesse Jones guarded by Eaton. Now to Kendrick. Kendrick, nice drive on the baseline. Hands off to Wheat, and he lays it in. Landon Wheat now with 4 points. Vikes within 8. They go with the press. It was broken easily last time. Phillips bounce pass to Vincent. Kicks it out. Now Phillips from the top of the key. Short. Who's got it? Jesse Jones has it for the Vikings. Vikings trying to speed things up a little bit. Vikings almost throw it away. They are very lucky to still have the basketball. Kendrick to Mack. Good look underneath to Wheat, and he cannot score. Normally that would have been an easy layup for Landon Wheat. Grizzlies caught a break on that one. Vincent puts the ball on the floor. Spin move, kicks it out to Phillips. 15-footer from the elbow, well off the mark by Boyle. And here comes Jesse Jones. He's fouled by Boyle right around half court. That is Boyle's first. Only the team's third, so the Grizzlies not even close to putting the Vikings into the bonus. Vikings have 5 team fouls. Trey Tullis checks into the Viking lineup, as does Jagger Quirin. Vikings only down 8 with 6 minutes to go, but it feels like more than that. 3-pointer off the mark by Sawyer and rebounded out by Vincent. That would have been a big shot if that had gone down. Would have got the Vikes to within 5. Quirin guarding Vincent. Jones out on Eaton. He's picked his pocket a few times tonight. Joe Page out to Eaton. Vikings in that man-to-man defense. Page puts the ball on the floor. Tough drive. Gets fouled by Tullis. And a couple of free throws coming, I believe. Nope, they're going to say the contact came before the shot. And I think they got Quirin with the personal. Grizzlies lob it into Baker. Boy, nobody picked him up. That's an easy take to the basket. Poor defense that time by the Vikings. Baker now with 17 points, back to a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. Jesse Jones splits the defense. Now he needs help. Lost it. They're going to call an over and back violation on the Vikes. You just don't feel like the Vikes have the energy tonight to come back from this 10-point deficit as Trey Mack checks in, replacing Quirin. In fact, I would say all in all, I mean, there's a really nice crowd on hand, but for this Grizzly and Viking rivalry, really kind of been low energy all night. Nice drive, but the shot is missed, and the Vikings have it. Jesse Jones showing off his ball handling skills, and just as I say that, he loses it. And here come the Grizzlies. The ball in a 10-point lead. Argabright wants his team to be patient, then it's knocked out of bounds by Sawyer. Coach Houck trying to implore his team to get a stop. The Vikings need a ton of things to go right. The final 4:45 as they are down by 10 points. Baker, did he take steps? I didn't see it, but he was trying to take Demias Johnson off the dribble and took steps. So speaking of Johnson, he heads to the bench. I didn't see who came in to replace him. The Vikings have Tullis, Jones, Mack, Kendrick, and Sawyer on the floor. That's an extremely small team for the Vikings. Long 3-pointer by Sawyer, off the mark, no good. And rebounded by Baker, and he is fouled. And we'll have 1-1 at the other end, I believe. I think they got Trey Mack. They've got, take that back, I think it was J.J. Kendrick with his second personal. Hudson Baker, 17 points on the night. Front end of the 1-1 is off the mark, no good, but the bigger Grizzlies able to get the offensive board, and another foul, and 2 shots coming for Xavier Phillips. And on the floor, they have 6'4", 6'7", 6'5". Vikings have nobody on the floor. Well, Landon Wheat is out there. He must have been the guy who came in. Landon Wheat listed at 6'4", but he's playing at like 6'1" because of his injury. Free throw goes down for Phillips. He now has 12 points. The Grizzlies looking to match their biggest lead of the night. Right now they're at 53-42. 4:29 to go in our game. You got the 5'9" point guard, Jesse Jones, is one of the main rebounders here, trying to block out Joe Page, which he does. Gets the rebound off the miss. Vikes down by 11, 4:25 to go. Mack to Sawyer, he'll pull the trigger, and it's off the mark, no good, and rebounded by the Grizzlies. 4:10 to go in our ball game. Grizzlies with the basketball, an 11-point lead. And that was the margin of victory for the Lady Grizzlies in our opener. They won at 57-46 over the Lady Vikes. Barkas hounding Eaton, and now here's a nice move by Baker. And his foot slipped And that's why he got called for another traveling violation. 3:54 to go in our ball game. Vikings have had some amazing runs at the end of the fourth quarter this year, but you're just not feeling it tonight. At least I'm not. We'll see if the Vikings can get it rolling here. Foul as Jesse Jones went up from about the free throw line and gets fouled by Eaton. Just his first and the team's fourth. So 2 free throws coming though for Jesse Jones, looking for his 20th point of the night. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line, make it 1 out of 2 as he drops in the first one. 53-43, but the Vikings, just for the most part, other than that nice little start to the second half, just continue to trail by that 7 to 10 point range as Jones knocks down the second free throw. So the Vikes down 53-44. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Viking basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
And play has resumed as we come back out of the timeout. Grizzlies break the press. See if they play a little bit of keep away here. They lead the Vikings 53-44, 3:23 to go in our game. Sawyer hounding Vincent out there. He took steps. I can't believe they didn't call that. Joe Page may have taken steps as well. Page gets the ball back. 3:12 to go. Page has his pocket picked. Not sure why he was trying to dribble that much. And at the other end, layup goes down for Jesse Jones, who leads all scorers with 23 points. Gets the Vikes to within 7. 3 minutes to go in our game. Vikes trap in the backcourt. Grizzlies have done a nice job against Viking pressure. Wide open. Joe Page for 3. Got it. Joe Page knocks it down. That's what he does best. He has 8 points. And that may have been the dagger right there. Right back to a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies at 56-46. 2:35 to go in our game. Jesse Jones. Nice drive in the paint, and he scores again. It was Anaya Hinman all night long for the Lady Vikes, and here in the boys' game, it has been Jesse Jones. Will it be enough? Vikes down by 8. Joe Page wants another one. May have been partially blocked, and the Vikings come away with it. But they're down 8, 2:12 to go. Hunter Barkas gets swatted by Baker. Baker has been a great rim protector tonight for the Grizzlies. 2 minutes to go in our game. Grizzlies with the ball in an 8-point lead. Hunter Barkas out on Eaton. Eaton still dribbling. Now gives it up. Page thought about a 3. Gives it back to Eaton. Grizzlies content to run clock here with that 8-point lead. Only a minute 42 to go in our game. Vincent hounded by Sawyer. And we have a foul, and that'll be 1-1 for the Grizzlies. So they got Sawyer, his third. Vincent 2 out of 2 from the line, has 6 points. And checking in is Demise Johnson replacing Barkas. Front end for Vincent is good. So similar to the girls' game, the Lady Grizzlies knocked down their free throws in the fourth quarter to put the game away. And while the Grizzlies have not shot a lot of free throws tonight, they've been very efficient, especially here in the second half. Vincent's second free throw rolls in, and Sound like a broken record, but right back to a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. 58-48, minute and a half to go in our game. Jesse Jones almost took steps. Sawyer calls for a screen. He took steps. Did they catch it, or was there a foul? No, it's a turnover on the Vikes. Trey Mack checking into the lineup. So it looks like the Vikes probably go into Christmas break 1-5 on the year and 1-1 in the SEK, and they'll get going again on January 3rd over in Pittsburgh, where the Vikes can get healthy and can come out and get back on the winning track. Grizzlies playing keep away. That 10-point lead, only a minute to go. Boyle may have been able to get an easy layup. Instead, he just throws it back out. Great hustle by Mack. Had the ball briefly. Now a foul, I think, on Jesse Jones. That'll send Vincent back to the line. Jesse Jones was his third personal. Jesse's just had an outstanding night with 25 points. Vincent double bonus the rest of the way for the Grizzlies. He knocks down the first one. He now has 9 points. He has 5 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight. And Grizzlies look to match their biggest lead. It's up and it's short. But guess what? Off the loose ball, Vincent gets it, and then he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. Been that kind of night for the Vikes. Looks like Coach Houck's ready to throw in the towel. He's going to send in a whole slew of subs. First one is good. So 60-48, 12-point lead. And one more coming for Vincent. Connor Largent, 6'2" freshman, getting onto the floor, one of the Viking subs. Second free throw also good. So biggest lead of the night for the Grizzlies at 61-48, 50 seconds to go in our game. And boy, they go ahead and press, which is kind of interesting. And a dunk at the other end. That'll be the exclamation point for Phillips. 63-48, 15-point lead for the Grizzlies. We'll keep it right here. 30-second timeout on the floor. So Coach Houck will give some final words of instruction to this essentially JV crew that will finish out the game for the Vikings. Viking fans heading to the exits. This is going to be a much better basketball game when these teams meet second semester. But tonight belongs to the Grizzlies. They have their biggest lead of the night at 63-48. They've now cleared their bench as well. 63-48, 15-point lead for the Vikes. And I'm not really sure why, but Coach Argabright has went ahead and going to go with a full court press, even with the game well in hand. Quirin with it to Barkas for 3. May have been partially blocked. It's off the mark. And who's going to get it? Ball is loose, and the Grizzlies come up with it. And they'll be able to dribble out the clock. Now they're going to launch a 3, and it's good. Knocking it down from deep was Cooper Bauer. He gets into the scoring column. So the game was quite a bit closer than what the final score will be. Shot at the other end, no good. Tip try, no good. And this game is over. It belongs to the Grizzlies. They win it. Final score, 66-48. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with the Bowen Pharmacy postgame